everyone, this is Juhi, your yoga instructor, and as promised, I'm back again with one more episode when I'm gonna show you yoga for anxiety, insomnia, and any sort of mental health. Now, as we all have noticed recently, more than ever, we are using terms like depression, anxiety, insomnia, isolating yourself, not knowing about your future. There is a lot of uncertainty in the energy around us, in the air, also because of COVID. All these things are just getting worse and worse. Sometimes these are the factors which really I would say trigger your anxiety is really the winter months where there is lack of sunlight, there is lack of nature, outdoor activities, and all of these things kind of coming up together is not really helping us. So what can you do when you are completely locked up inside, or you just are curious how to really kickstart your day to kind of free yourself from all sort of negativity around you and to be more productive at work, to get more peaceful sleep, and in general living a happy healthy lifestyle. So before I start explaining you your yoga posture, it's very important to understand what really is anxiety and how is it being caused. Anxiety is nothing but a common symptom where one starts overthinking or worrying overly about a certain scenario, or it could be just triggered by outside circumstances, or it could be something genetic. Good news is the cure is right within us, and for this you really don't need anything else but just a yoga mat. Even if you don't have your yoga mat, some of the simple breathing techniques or pranayams can really help you with all sort of anxiety disorders. When these things are not being addressed on time, unfortunately it converts into more severe symptoms like depression, and it's really important to address your signs as soon as possible so you can get certain help in the right direction. Apart from that, I've been hearing a lot of kids going through these anxiety issues as well because of their nervousness regarding online studies, regarding their examinations, and where the interaction with other students is very limited. Again, these things are really not helping. So in today's segment, whatever breathing techniques I'm showing you or whatever postures I'm showing you, with regular daily practice, you just need 15 minutes or 20 minutes of your time throughout the day. Just go through these and I'm happy to answer any of your questions. So first of all, starting with the first activity of your day, it really has to be the prayer or whatever mantras we are chanting right after waking up, or whatever the ritual you're following. But at the same time, it's mandatory to do at least 20 minutes of breathing or pranayam just to kickstart your day on a very positive note. Why the breathing is so important? Because the moment you are controlling your breathing is directly related to your nervous system. The muscles in your brain, they kind of relax, and you are really very focused on your breathing, which eventually helps you a lot in terms of controlling and slowing down your thoughts. So that is my personal ritual. As soon as I wake up, I just do 20 minutes of pranayam breathing, which has a lot of many other benefits like kickstarting your digestion. It really massages your internal organs. Now this specific breathing technique, I call it yogic breathing or belly breathing at the same time. So you simply sit straight, and you can also sit on your couch. You can sit in a simple sukhasana position and just focus on your breathing. Just make sure your spine is nice and tall. One hand on your belly, other hand on your heart. And with a long inhale through your nose, you notice your belly simply coming out nice and slow. So this is a deep inhale, inhaling for 4 seconds, nice and slow. Notice your belly slowly expanding, and long exhale through your nose. And notice your belly going down. So your inhalation should be 4 seconds and your exhale is going to be at least 6 seconds. One more time, inhale through your nose. And long exhale through your nose. just make sure you're completely focused on your breathing, inhale and exhale while doing this belly breathing, and doing at least 10 to 12 rounds first thing in morning is really gonna help you calming down. It's gonna kickstart your day with quiet, focused morning. Also, you can continue with your pranayam after your belly breathing, whether it could be alternate nostril, anulom vilom, which I really prefer first thing in morning. You can also do Kapalbhati, Bhramari, whatever pranayam you're doing. But also it's important to do some sort of yoga postures, which should also involve couple of forward fold. Why forward folds are necessary when it comes to insomnia and anxiety, any sort of mental disorder, because it's sending a lot of blood circulation towards your brain and really helping you to kind of get that fresh oxygen and happy hormones throughout your body. So for my forward fold, I normally pick child pose balasana, which really helps me to get started with digestion. The blood flow is really nice towards my brain, my face, my hair, everything. So it really makes you kind of energetic and glowing. And for that, we are coming to Vajrasana. And taking your long inhale, lifting both the arms up. Exhale, going down. Make sure you are resting your forehead completely on the mat. If you are not going all through the mat, you can make a fist and just make sure your center point is being pressed. Coming to normal breathing. And one more inhale, arms stretching up. Coming back to normal breathing. Now holding your balasana child pose for complete 1 minute is important, because that's when you actually truly get all the benefit. While you're seated in Vajrasana or in the same posture, you're also doing a gentle neck tilt. So with an inhale, lifting your left arm, catching your right side of ear, and just a gentle tilt with your neck. Make sure whenever you're pausing the posture, you're not pausing your breathing. It continues nice and long. Inhale and exhale. Feel free to close your eyes. And slowly coming back, repeating on the other side. And you should hold this for at least 30 seconds. Coming back to normal. So this is your forward fold and neck tilt. Both are extremely important to help with your thought process. Also, I love to include any sort of twisting position in morning to kickstart my digestion. Very important to take care of your digestive process, because as soon as you go through any sort of nervousness, anxiety, it really impacts on your digestion. So I love to incorporate one sort of twist, which really helps the blood circulation going. So while you are seated, you can just simply twist to the right. So right hand all the way through back, left hand crossing the right thigh and turning to right. Make sure you do normal breathing. Feel that gentle twist. Coming to center. And same thing other side, circling your left arm, twist and normal breathing. 30 seconds hold. And coming to center, just relax. And once you are done with 3 to 4 of your postures, your yoga postures and pranayam, completely come to relaxing position. You can lengthen your feet, you can just march them, you can circle just to kind of release that tension. And we are all set to start a fresh day, which is, like I say, all this is gonna help a lot with your any sort of worries, anxiety, any sort of stress you're going through. And apart from that, couple of things to keep in mind. Being physically active is equally crucial and important. Whenever your heart rate is going up with all these exercises, that really releases happy hormones, which is as good as just being on any sort of drug if you are using to control any sort of anxiety. And on top of that, just make sure to go out whenever there's a sunshine, just connect with the nature, connect with your friends, make sure to keep positive company around you, and make sure to eat healthy. All of these factors are very, very useful.